What's up, general contractors? So you finally finished that killer estimate. It's polished, it's professional. You know you're gonna get that job. You hit that send button and then nothing. Crickets, no deal. If this keeps happening to you, you're not alone. Let us show you what's really going wrong after you hit send for your estimate and exactly how to fix it. And I have a spoiler for you. It's probably not your price. It's what's happening after you hit that send button. Most general contractors and home remodelers, home builders think that once they submit an estimate, it's up to the client to decide. But here's the cold, hard truth. The sale is won or lost with the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. If your inbox is full of just checking in messages and ghosted leads, this video is for you. Let's break down why contractors lose the sale after the estimate and exactly how to fix it. Mistake number one, sending the estimate and then going silent. So here's the problem. You send the proposal and then you wait. No follow-up, no context, no guidance. You need to lead, you need to be in charge. So why is this a deal killer? Most homeowners aren't experts. They're nervous, overwhelmed, confused, and unsure on how to exactly to compare bids. If you don't walk them through the numbers and next steps, you leave them with all these doubts and creating these stories in their head. Or worse, you leave the door open for a smoother talking salesman type of contractor to win that bid. So how do you fix it? Schedule a follow-up call or visit within 24 to 48 hours after sending that estimate. Use that time to review the proposal, answer questions, and reinstate the process. You need to show how you handle change orders, timelines, and communication, which all builds a lot of trust. Never just send and pray. Always attach a meeting or call for your next meeting. Mistake number two, focusing on the price, not the value. So here's the problem. You'll send a line item estimate with no explanation of why it costs what it does, just materials, labor, and a total at the bottom. What are they supposed to do with that? And this is why it's a deal killer. Homeowners see a price tag, not a premium experience. If they don't understand what makes you better or different than your competitor, they'll default to the cheapest bid. And we all know how that goes. They might end up calling you 3 or 4 months later and you don't want to deal with the mess. So how do you fix it? Break down your scope into phases and explain what's included in plain English and simple terminology. Emphasize your process, quality control, and problem-solving approach. Better yet, your proactive approach to avoiding those problems. Show photos of similar past projects and client feedback. Let social proof carry the weight so you don't have to. Mistake number three, you don't create urgency, and you can do this in an ethical way. You leave the ball in their court and that ball is gonna stay in their court forever. So you don't give them a next step, you don't give them a deadline, no limited availability, something like that. So this is why it's a deal killer. People delay decisions by default. If you don't guide them toward action, then they're just gonna sit on it and eventually ghost you and then probably go with somebody else. So how do you fix this? Include a clear next step. This proposal is valid for 7 days. I mentioned limited start dates. We're currently booked out for the next month. Let me know if you'd like to lock in a slot in a week or whatever. And then follow up at least twice after that initial proposal. People are busy. Reminders are helpful and not annoying. They called you, they want that bathroom remodeled, so help them through that process of taking action. And the last mistake, number 4, your estimate, it kind of just looks like everybody else's. You send a generic PDF that looks like it was made in Excel 2008. That's a deal killer. People want modern. They want to see something different. You got to have some type of unique selling proposition. You've just spent an hour talking about how you're detail oriented and professional you are, and then you send a quote that looks like an invoice from a tire shop. That is a deal killer. So how do you fix it? Use modern branded proposal templates with visuals, client reviews, and a step-by-step breakdown of the process. Even better, include a short video walkthrough of the proposal to make it feel even more personable. That's why you should be taking those photos during that first home consult. You can attach that in there, and if you want to take it a step further, use a simple design app or ChatGPT to show kind of a rendering of what the client can expect. So the bottom line, while you are a general contractor, you are also a salesperson in a sense. So you don't want to just estimate, you need to sell a little bit, and you can do it in an ethical, non-salesy way. So the bottom line with all these mistakes is you don't just want to give generic estimates. You need to sell a little bit. You need to sell yourself, your quality, your craftsmanship. You need to create some type of unique selling proposition and then have a follow-up process. Put them on an email newsletter to send them a blog post. You can do retargeting through Facebook and Google. Those are a little bit more advanced. So start that basic follow-up process and make sure that all of your things are tightened up, your proposals are nice, because estimating is more than just math, and it's marketing. Your proposal isn't just a price, it's your first real chance to show clients why you are the best choice for completing that project. If you're losing leads after your estimate stage, chances are it's not your bid or your price. It's your follow-up, your clarity, and your confidence. So work on all those things, and I guarantee you're gonna win more jobs.